Good morning, good evening, good night, hello. Come on in, baby, take your clothes off, come on in. Plywood, how you doing, man? I've been out here blowing leaves for about a half an hour, so I said, hey, why not just have a fire? And it's the first time I've ever said, I think I'm going to light one up. How you doing, Jason? What's going on? Where are you going to eat at? Braden celebrating his big 200 game? Well, good job, good job. Christmas cards in the mail, baby. Hello, Charles. How you doing? I think it's been a couple of weeks since I've had a fire, has it not? I don't remember the last one. At the house. Well, that's good. You can't go wrong with a home-cooked meal. Nomadic camping. Welcome in, welcome in. Excellent video there today, Nomadic. If you guys haven't seen Nomadic's camping video, check it out. And Woody, did you know there was a deer in the video? Did you see that before you posted? Hello, Gaiman. Not very much. Yeah, it was pretty cool. Looked like a good-sized deer back there. Charles, that'd be a good one for you to catch up on there. Turned out to be a beautiful day. I'm hoping tomorrow's going to even be a little better. Well, just whatever I cook, we'll do. Sometimes broth, sometimes a stew. A lot of times we'll just fry up some burgers. I've done stir fries, shish kebabs. I do a lot of those little $1 meals. They come in pretty handy when you're hiking. Welcome in, everyone. Excellent live this morning. I want to thank everyone who popped in and said hello. Oh yeah, especially if the meat's good and done, but sometimes potatoes, definitely green peppers, red peppers, onion, mushroom. Duckboy, I don't know what you're talking about, brother. But welcome in. Yeah, but soon we'll be getting back on that time schedule again, and I might start waiting for a little sunrise every once in a while. But I know you're there in thought and prayer, so we appreciate you, Nomadic. I'm surprised Star didn't pick up on that deer during the video. Did you vote leave? Where are you from, Decoy? Dequelion? I probably didn't vote in any kind of election. I blew leaves today, if that's what you meant. As a new camper, have fun. Start out slow. Each time you go camping, you'll figure out, hey, I need this next time. Then you'll go again, then you'll say, hey, I need this next time. Try not to overindulge and go too big all at once. Just enjoy your time out there. Most of the time, the least amount of stuff you can take, the more fun you'll have. Homemade biscuits, Charles. And get it over with, man. Spend the whole weekend. That's what she said. I don't have any views on here, Decoyan. Would you like to hang out in here with the rest of us, or do you have a bunch of questions that I can't answer? Where are you from, sir? Start with that. Everybody say hello and tell me where you're from tonight. Northwest Ohio here, folks. Hello to everyone. Where are you from, JS Gaming? I'm going to tell you to keep it simple and keep it clean. So you're saying you're from Britain? Gaming Bop? We appreciate the thumbs up, folks. Keep them coming. Go over there and check out the channel, watch a few videos. If you like hiking and camping and stuff, then hit that subscribe button. Check out the link at the top of the channel there, guys. There's t-shirts, coffee mugs. If you're interested posted. Anybody else like to having a nice fire after a long day of work? Magic Cat, welcome back. Well, you'll have to convince him yourself if he's your mate. And where are you from, Dequalan? How you doing today, Magic Cat? Man, this morning we had so many people welcome in from Africa. How is the weather there? Are you guys in the summer, the fall, the winter? We're doing great here. Daniel Berry, Sports Highland, how you doing? Happy Thursday indeed. That means tomorrow's Friday, baby. It's going to be cold everywhere pretty soon. It's never cold. You don't have a winter season there. I used to have a couple guys come in. They run an orphanage there in South Africa. And Jono, did you tell us where you were from? Did I miss that somewhere along the way? Woo. The dry wood's popping and a cracking already. Charles, are you with us here tonight? How you doing, man? Well, I don't know what the government is doing in Africa, my friend. I don't even know what it's doing here half the time. He hasn't been on in a while, so I don't know what's going on with the orphanage. And the other one ran a pet sanctuary there. They picked up stray animals and stuff like that. Pretty good group. What do you do for fun over there? Hello, Lucien. How you doing? Yeah, code. We're going to have to go to those 9-letter words. Bitter code. Thank you for all those hearts, whoever it is. I'm also got the old cat tree here I'm burning tonight. I've been waiting for the perfect piece of driftwood to come into the dock at work. I'm going to make me a real cat tree. Charles, did you get any snow down there? Hello, Twits. How you doing? No, but we like for them to climb the trees inside the house. Gives them that little feeling of adventure out there. Oh, we're doing excellent tonight. It finally got above 40 degrees today. Well, depends on how wild you're talking. You mean like Sasquatch? We're still waiting on Sasquatch. Well, that's good. I can wait for another month for any more snow. Well, there's ways to get here and plenty of room, I hear. Wild hogs down in Tennessee, a lot of deer. Thank you, Nomadic. I don't know if we got bobcats in this area here lately, but we do have coyotes and foxes. No wind tonight, Nicholas. That's why we're here. Yeah, Kentucky has plenty of those. Probably got a lot more bear. Yeah, I know what you mean there, Nomadic. Yeah, foxes are pretty cool, but they can be mean if you got chickens. Yeah, I can remember seeing a bobcat when I lived in Kentucky. I probably heard a lot more. Panthers, maybe. We don't ever eat them there. Well, I used to trap them when I was in high school for the money, for the pelts, but Dad would cook some of it up and make dog food out of it. Oh yeah, I used to get, I think, 48, 50 bucks a piece for them down there. But that was back in the 80s. Average, how are you doing, Avery? Welcome in. You know, I haven't seen no positive vibes since he was on live with you the other day. He must be taking a break. Always, baby. Always. Anytime I step foot in the woods, I have one. Most of the time, you don't have to worry about the animals. It's the other people. Welcome in, everyone. How is everybody doing tonight, folks? Jump in here. Let us know where you're from. And if you like, hit that thumbs up. Well, there's plenty of big ones and small ones you can carry. I'm not going to go into details on YouTube about anything. Oh, yeah. Heck, my grandma used to carry one in her purse. A couple of my sisters do. Well, you might could use that in Africa there, the coin. Absolutely, man. Like I say, you know, it ain't always the animals out there that you got to look out for. What kind of bread you making, Charles? And that's kind of the problem nowadays, nomadic. You know, the crazies are not staying home. They're out there looking around too. And Woody, I haven't found that weekend gig just quite yet. Plywood, are you still lurking in here too, man? Hopefully I can be out of work by 1:30 tomorrow. Hey, welcome back, brother. That only took a few minutes. Terrific time. Welcome in. An extra thumb, an extra face. I like some of these guys. I used to have one guy on here that would have, I think he had 7 channels. And he would come in and give a thumbs up from each one of them. What are we having with the bread there, Charles? I've had 2 big bowls of chili, not chili, but spaghetti tonight already. Yeah, that is true. How many brothers you got? Well, Charles, someone's got to keep the memories alive and the old recipes. Most people nowadays wouldn't want anything their grandparents had. Hey, Styrofoam. What? You could have bread all day long. Rice for Styrofoam. How's work going, Styrofoam? I'd say welcome in, folks, but I'd lose 4 people. I like me some good old-fashioned cornbread and milk. Oh, yeah. Yeah, we had a good conversation this morning about all the chicken places out there to eat. Well, we just went to 10. I think if people would just go out and view the channel, they'd find out about all that good stuff. People like to come in and pop in on lives, but that's as far as they want to go. Just like this morning's live, we had over 1,900 people. When I closed out the live, I had 9 new subscribers. I checked the numbers. The last 2 numbers ended up being 80. I'd say within 2 hours, I was back down to 71. So I don't know what it is. I can't see the new subscribers. They don't stay, or the old ones are getting kicked out. I don't know how that's working out there. I don't have any views on any people. We don't talk about stuff like that. We just trying to keep a nice, calm chat going on here. Uh-oh. Do we have a remote control car in there, Styrofoam? Sure. Let's talk about Elmer's glue. I like the wood glue myself. How about you? Good job, terrific. I just don't know what the deal is. They don't want your channel to grow at all. I can gain 20 and then I'll lose 18. I don't know what that is. Sometimes I can see some of the new subs showing up, but if you're not public on your profile, then you will not be shown. Gorilla Glue is pretty good too. I have not been in a long time. That used to be a pretty big thing back when I was 21, 22 years old. And then it kind of died out, and then it came back all of a sudden, especially with YouTube. Can you share some magnet fishers? I don't know how you can share magnet fishers to me on the chat. You mean put their links up there? Are you looking for subs and followers on your channel? I don't know if this is the first train we've had tonight or not. I thought we were talking about glue. Well, why don't you get those magnet fishers to come into the live for a while, like and talk around to us, and then they can share their own links. I don't usually share anyone's link that's not in the live. Yeah, I don't remember what that is. Like a old brown bottle? I see enough of those guys on YouTube already. Not that I don't watch them, but... And usually you only see the videos where they... finding weapons and stolen merchandise. I don't believe the ones who find bags of gold and bags of money in the river. Pretty much everything is fake out there anymore. There you go, man. There you go, JS Gaming. There's your link you can follow along. Check him out, check him out. Terrific, Tom. Throw yours up there, Nomadic. The little cat tree is almost gone. Well, it's a good way to get rid of all the cardboard. I have plenty of scrap lumber laying around too that I need to burn, but welcome back. Meep meep. Road runner. They're gonna get you in the end. Anybody else been scrolling on the channel there? Is anybody else having a fire tonight? I know a lot of guys out there fishing. Nope, sure have not. I see a couple people on YouTube that are filming themselves asleep again. Woo! That almost caught my toboggan on fire. There you go, plywood. I done burn a hole in my Bernie. And the old dude's on with the deer feeder again. Good job, Nomadic. Yeah, everybody check and make sure you're still subbed up. Nah, not tonight, thanks. I mean, we have a lot of different people that come through the room, but you know, they stop in, they see a fire, they see you fishing, they see you hiking. Kind of people with similar interests. A lot of DIY people coming in. Nomadic wants to go magna fishing. Yeah, Nomadic, go over there to Alum. See if you can find a fishing pole. An OF. You'll have to help me out on that one. No, we don't do that. We do YouTube. And I'm barely on Facebook anymore. Only friends or whatever, only fans. Not my type of crowd there, de Quilon. I know several YouTubers that do that. Yeah, that's what it says. It is nothing like YouTube. It's a pay site. People show body parts if you pay enough money. Hello, Mr. Snoop Dogg. Not my kind of sites. I tell you what, if you don't keep popping it in there where I have to keep going back to the channel and seeing what you see, I'm just going to go ahead and get rid of you now. See you later. How you doing, Snoop Dogg? Appreciate you, man. No more timeout. Just say goodbye-bye. Well, it's a downfall of a lot of different things, but we're not going to discuss it. We're doing good, Jacob. How you doing, man? Tell us, everybody, where you're from, what's going on. Hit that thumbs up. Yes. That's some good dried out wood, though. That's why it's popping and cracking. Canada, welcome in. There you go, Snoop. You got her. How's your day, Snoop? Tomorrow's Friday. It's a beautiful sky tonight, and I don't see one drone. You know, I'm kind of to think that one guy had a pretty good idea when he said they were crop drones. Northwest Ohio. Because once the crops went off, I haven't seen one. That doesn't mean there won't be one out early in the morning. There you go, baby. You got the Friday before we did. Yeah, I think everybody should visit, but don't only go visit a tourist attraction. I am 60 years young. And Woody is 39. He's still a young pup. Gus has bones older than that, Woody. It's all about staying active and staying healthy, folks. What do you need to bring to go camping? Well, that depends on where you're camping and why you're camping. I mean, do you want to go to an RV park? Do you want to hike a trail and just throw up a tent? Food, shelter, plenty of water, a little bit of survival gear. I don't know what Wiggum is. Is that like a forest, a swamp? It would depend on the weather, temperature, a lot of things to consider. Keeping a steady flow, folks, steady flow. If you haven't said hello yet, please do so. This baby's gonna catch, so I'm glad I blowed all the leaves away. Okay. Sweet Caroline, bum bum bum. We don't do abbreviations, man. I don't know what you're talking about. Welcome in, folks. Welcome in. Got to get some greenwood started on this baby. I'll tell you what, I know when the temperature starts to drop, the coffee does not stay hot very long. Hello, TD Knives. How you doing, man? Did you ever get all those subscribers and give that knife away you was making? Fire's going crazy. Well, I hope you're feeling better now, man. Sometimes it's good to take a little break. Sweet Caroline, bum bum bum. How are you, JS Gaming? How are you? Hello, Schrader Racing. How are you tonight? The new season has started. And Journey's changing her name. 829 Schrader Racing. Welcome in, welcome in. Say hello to everybody. JS Gaming. How old are you, man? I know. I'm going to say about 9. There you go. Well, they're going to get you fixed up pretty soon and get you home. Welcome back, Styrofoam. You got the shocks put on? Lots of airplanes in the skies tonight. Well, that's good. I hope you learn all the right things. Life is a good teacher. Okay. Glenn, how you doing? North Korea, welcome in. How was your day? Or night? Tomorrow is surgery day. I'm going to say goodbye to you, JS. Because you don't know what to say or even what you're saying. Well, I hope they're the new Teflons. You know how hard it's going to be to get through a metal detector at the airport? And tell them you want all hinge joints. You could be double jointed, triple jointed, 27 jointed. Well, you're not misunderstood, you're just 10 years old. And you're not supposed to be in here under the age of 18. But the ones that act okay get to stay. Well, you've told us 2 or 3 times, Journey, and both times you told us different answers. Once you told us you were 21, and then Matthew said you're 23. Nomadic, did you slip away? I don't know. Why would he tell us your real name? Northern Michigan. Thank you. How you doing tonight? You guys get any snow left? Yeah, but I'm not going to say it. Oh, you got the Northern Lights tonight? Well, right in the middle of the city here. Not much for lights, but I see a few stars. I think they might have had those a couple days ago here. Beautiful clear night here. Nope, not yet, but you did tell me you live down by Walmart. Well, don't be in no hurry to grow up, man. The world is not a fun place when you have to go to work. We haven't decided whether we're going to leave tomorrow night or Saturday morning. If Mrs. D doesn't feel any better, we might not make it at all. Whoop. We just had a shooting star here over top of Ohio. Pretty cool, pretty cool. Maybe the northern lights are affecting the stars. Well, that all depends on you. Do you want to go to school for this job, or do you want a job that you can just learn a trade? You want to work with your hands? You want to work with computers? That's all up to you, man. I just seen one buzz through here, styrofoam. Pretty cool. Hello, Matthew. Well, be a carpenter or, yeah, for right now, just be a kid. You'll grow up fast enough. Nobody needs that, Matthew. Your teacher's name is Adrian? Does he wear a toupee? Welcome in, folks. Welcome in. Now you're going to get a Christmas card. How about that, Journey? See, Matthew's going to tell it anyhow. If it ain't on your YouTube channel, then now you're going to get a Christmas card. Just letting everybody know you got about 20 days. 20 days before the Christmas event is over, so got to get those cards out before December 1st, folks. You never know how crazy the mail is going to be the closer it gets. No thanks what? Hello, Connor. What's up? Because he's a brother, man. Brothers do stuff like that. Now you don't want everybody to send you a Christmas card? How about a get well soon card? No, you don't. I have plenty of books to read. C.J. Box is my favorite author. Jerry Ginger. His favorite book is Betty Crocker Cooking Essentials. There you go, Jerry. I don't see any drones out tonight. Jerry says The Hobbit. Come on, Charles, jump in here. What is it? You don't have a job. You'll love your new job when you're back driving that bus. Are you going to be the help on the bus until you get your driving thing back? You ready to drive? That was a good movie, Connor, but I never read the book. Jerry wants off the bus. Pull the string, Jerry. Am I lagging a little bit, folks? No lag. I'm on one foot. Okay. Well, Plywood, we appreciate you, and tell Tom we said, see you later. So what job you gonna do now, Journey? And Charles, you're gonna have to email me your address again. I cannot find where I wrote it down when you got that koozie. Yeah, that would hurt sometimes, but I think that would be better than finding out she likes someone you don't like. Feel those shocks. Feel those shocks. Different point of view, folks. There we go. Thank you, Charles. What's the matter, Gaiman? Why are you sad? That's kind of funny, but not, I guess. Well, I'm sorry to hear that, Journey, but things are going to work out. I'm going to stand on the other side of the heat. And let me know if you can't hear me. I don't have a jumper, I have a hoodie on. Is that what you call a jumper? I hear the Yeti howling in the background too. I heard a few whoops. Well, it did hit 50 today. I think it's supposed to hit 60 tomorrow. And then it's going to get cold again. Well, if the wolf comes over that fence, I'll guarantee you'll get to see it. just can't keep the feet warm tonight. What I should be doing is getting my good boots, hiking boots, out of the camper. Are we going to sing Kumbaya? Well, believe it or not, nomadic, these shoes here are just slip-ons, and they are the most comfortable shoes I've ever had in my life. I wear them pretty much anywhere where I know they're not getting wet. Hiking, climbing. Not for me. The guy from Michigan said he could see the lights, but the guy from Canada, I didn't mention him. I'll let Nomadic answer that for you. The smoke keeps following me. Hello, Mark. How you doing? How are you doing, Charles? I know you're here. I'm just wondering if the other guy is still lurking. Nomadic, I can see the city lights. I can't see the northern light. I can see the street lights and the red light. Hello, Eddie. How you doing? You don't know your pants are warm until you walk away from the fire. Hey, we've made it an hour and 10 minutes so far. They say the neon lights are bright on Broadway. How you doing tonight, Eddie? Doing good? Yeah, we are probably enjoying the evening. Hopefully there'll be more to come, but I don't look forward to too many of them. I'm a firm believer that wintertime is here. Well, I'll see you later, JS Gaming. Oh yeah, well I think it got up to 50 today, 60 tomorrow, but I figured this would bring a little rain in. All right, Nomadic. So that means you'll be up at 5:30 a.m., right? Camperman took out JS Gaming. I'm surprised he lasted that long with Camper. There you go, man. Well, that might be a drive live tomorrow night, or either that or it'll be Saturday morning probably while you're working. So thanks for coming in, man. Appreciate it. I got a video coming out on Sunday, 5 o'clock. So I'm thinking I'm gonna let this little fire burn away and call it a night. Eddie, you got a big weekend planned? Not a problem, not a problem. We're about out of here anyhow. I'm going to try to do 15 more minutes. And then we're going to call it a night. Oh, probably not. Just me yapping. Mr. Gaming got booted. That's about it. Woo. Don't kick the tripod, Mike. Oh, just being 10 years old, I guess. He don't know when to not say silly things or try to be funny. Well, he said he was almost 10. I just have to take him for his word. I do not know. Connor, are you still here? Styrofoam, you here? Charles, I know, is here. Camperman's in the background. No, it's not. Well, it is. It's a good thing if it is done right, I guess. Oh, they're here. If you don't talk within a few minutes, the number goes down. It thinks you've gone, but people are in the background. What a beautiful night. Yep, that's what I'm talking about. I did see one fallen star, so it has not been a total loss out here tonight. I'll probably go in, get a cup of coffee. Might be spaghetti left too, I don't know. Yeah, when I grew up, I think I was probably, maybe 19 years old when they first come out with that AOL, the dial-up modem stuff, you know, it took it 35 minutes to come online. Kids today don't know how good they got it. Hello, Caitlin. How are you tonight? We're doing good. We're about to put this little fire out, about 10 more minutes. Say hello to everyone in the room. Well, good job, Styrofoam. Yep, back in the good old days before internet. Come home from school, and if you had friends in the neighborhood, all you had to do is look for the bicycles laying in the yard. You knew where everyone was. I would come home straight from school, switch into my old work or play clothes, and straight for the woods I go. I knew when it started getting dark, that's what time we ate supper. No telephone, no internet. We did have the Encyclopedias Britannica. So if you wanted to learn something, you had to get a book off the shelf, and alphabetical order, of course. And sometimes, if you wanted something to eat, you had to go out and find it in the woods or in the garden. Did anyone say hello to Caitlin? Who's left in here? Maybe she's not here anymore. I don't know. That's okay, TD. We got about 8 more minutes and we'll be out of here. We're kind of let her burn down for right now. The way it's popping and cracking, I gotta move all the patio furniture 30 feet back. Does your wife have her own channel, Twit? Well, I'm sure the fire will last longer than the live. I got 6 more minutes. Yeah, I come out in the morning, all the patio furniture, I mean, a lot of it already has hose in it from previous fires, so. Well, that's cool. Tell her to check out my channel. You too. If you guys decide you want to subscribe, drop me a comment. That way we can get you a follow back. Oh, that's pretty cool. My wife has a channel, but she does crafting, crochet, but I can't get her to video any of her stuff. She just kind of comes in and hangs out with me. My wife likes the Facebook more than she does the YouTube. See what I mean about the popping and cracking, TD? There you go. About 4 more minutes. this little fire will burn out all by itself. Yeah, it's kind of funny how YouTube will block some words, but then you go on to someone's live and they're cussing and doing everything else, and you can hear every word they say, but you try and type a word that's not even bad and you get blocked. Every morning when I'm working, well, before work, so Monday through Friday, I do one about 6 a.m., just a little chat and talk and why I drive around and check out things. And then when it's warm, we try to have fires 2 or 3 times a week. And every time I go camping. But camping season is over. I've done got the camper pulled back and all winterized, so now it'll be mostly a little bit of morning chats and DIY stuff. Just hit that notification bell and that'll let you know. I got a video coming out on Sunday, my last little hike with my daughter. And I might have a DIY one coming out next. Depends on what I can get done on Saturday. But we also do some traveling. Welcome back, Journey. Welcome back. Did you have to call Matthew and scold him? Or have the doctors been in the room? Well, I've the good old U.S., been to Mexico, down in the Caribbean, been to Germany, been to Kyrgyzstan, Afghanistan, Kuwait, Ali Al-Saleen. Well, good job, Journey, good job. I think I'm pretty much done with the travel abroad. The wife does want to go back to Germany, and I kind of want to go back to Dublin, so. But for now, we're just gonna, and we both want to go back to Canada too. Military. We got about 1 more minute, folks, and I'm going to have to say goodbye. Appreciate each and every one of you. Yep, I retired in 2011. Well, thank you. So if you haven't already, folks, hit that thumbs up and say goodbye to everybody in the room. Give me 1 more comment, each one of you. And we will see you next time. Thank you, Twitch, for hanging out with us. Charles, thank you. Styrofoam, appreciate you too. Journey, always a pleasure. Thank you, Styrofoam. You guys go check out Charles too. He's up and coming, man. Yes, Journey. Tomorrow morning, 6 a.m. 6 a.m. in the morning. All right, we'll see you there. All right, Charles, we see you later, brother. Nomadic, Plywood, Jerry, if any of you guys are hanging out, I don't know who's still here. All right, Twits. We'll see you soon. Bring the missus, that's right. All right, that's about what time I'm getting off, so just pop in and say hello. 5 seconds, folks, and 4, and 3, and 2. See you later.